Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 8 of the Kansas City Whitetail. Today's episode we're going to go through free agency and then we're going to sim through the first part of the season up to the deadline. Why is there no higher button? What the heck's yours? They're A pluses, so we might as well bring them back. Don't need pro scouts when you're NHL resign scout. Why isn't there like a higher button? It's really annoying. Scouts don't have faces, so if you just give them exactly what they want, they'll always sign. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I don't touch the coaching staff because in NHL 20 I touched it and could never have a good team. I had probably the best team on paper, but because the coaching staff was so poor, it was awful to use. Agents, let's see what we got for free agency. We got 3-point forward in space. RFA. What about in goal? Yep, no one great that I'd go for. Overall means more. Defense ain't changing. It'd be cool to have Jones up there though. Malkin, 35. That's 2 years at 8.2. I don't have cap space for him. I'm looking for more like a right winger. Kasha. 9 mil for 7 years. UFA. Maybe. Risto only ever got to an 86. Right side. Kasha would be the best. Maybe. For that it drops off, we might as well keep the team how we have it. Let's move out the people we need to move out. Can we find a trade for any of them? It's got less value than a bomb 6 forward. Alright, so I'm gonna have to do it all manually, of course. Guess we can do it the hard way. If anyone remembers, we couldn't move Perlini earlier, and I'm kind of worried about that. Right side, let's find someone that needs to be moved. Gibson. Oh, we have a bunch of defense, and I don't think we have anyone in the center. Let's move at least. Throw Suman in there. So right now we threw Perlini, Sarabi, Lau, Gibson, zooming in. Let's see if anyone wants more than just Perlini. Nope. Let's see if we can get something from them. Or Perlini second. This is really greedy. Let's try a third. Oh, come on. A fourth. 5 people. Look at the value difference. There's no way. Can we get a 7th? Oh, jeez. What a waste. Should have kept going down, but I was just getting annoyed. Okay. Left side. Kerslake and Martindale. On the right side. Put 3 more people in here. Halverson. It's got some decent value, actually. And defense. Throw 2 of those guys in there. Bergquist and Pekaranen. Okay. Anybody want any of them? The answer would be no. Draft picks. Let's try a 4th. Oh. I feel like Perlini was the problem before. What if we can get more? Because he's been a problem before. No. Knock off one of the 5ths. 4th, 5th, and a 6th. 4th and a 5th. Sweet. Alright. 3 more people to move on from. That were wasted picks. Hendricks. DuPont. And goalies. If we didn't have any goalie depth, like if we didn't have these 2 medium elite goalies coming up, these Brennan and Lau wouldn't have been so bad at fringes. But even with Jones and Sogard, they're not going to make the team over those 2 guys. We need some cap. Fourth and 6th and 7th. 3 players, 3 picks. How about 4th and 6th? 4th and 7th. 4th. Hendricks, DuPont, and Brennan for 6th and 7th. Oh, really fast menu there. Alright, so we need to decide if we want to go after Kasha. I think that's who it was. Free agency. Let's look at what's going to be on the team. 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys are guaranteed. They're probably our centers. I don't think Fortin makes it. So that gives us 4. Left side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got pushed out. Oh, we traded Perlini. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 10. If he's playing, I mean, all these guys would play. It'd be what? Hall, Hallstrom, Hoffman, or it would be Kasha there. Hoffman would be a second line then. 6.7 for how long? He's 32. Only a couple more years. Sanford and DeBrusque. And Duclair maybe on the right side. Conan. That's 10. That's 11. 13 there. Who's in the system? Who sits? That's the real question. These guys are our centers, and you don't really want center to sit. So it'd have to be someone on this left side, unless it's the right side. But can you even get away with sitting Toffoli? Not really. If we trade Rust, that'll give us some cap space. Gurianov, Hoffman, Toffoli. Well, it'd be Hoffman, Toffoli, Gurianov. And then Kasha would push Toffoli down the fourth line, Gurianov back on the third, Hoffman to the second, Kasha to the first. Then the left side would be what? Hall, Sanford. You'd want DeBrusque almost. Hall, DeBrusque, Conan, Sanford. And then you'd sit Duclair. Or you could sit Sanford depending on how high Duclair gets. They got like good overalls, like to be sitting. Maybe we move on from two of them. We could move on from Duclair. Bring in a depth guy. Because he's not going to get higher than 84, so there's no point in. Or maybe Sanford goes. Sanford would be the smarter money move. And Duclair can play both sides. So we got rid of Sanford and Rust. They give us enough to sign Kasha. And we could bring in a depth guy. So let's find a depth guy who we want to bring in. So we're thinking Kasha. It's expensive. Don't get me wrong. Now we're going to have to overpay because there's two teams interested. Then depth, maybe we want like a center. Want someone cheap. Simone, maybe. It's minus 10 though. Or Soderberg. Yeah, Soderberg would be better. Or Chari. I'd rather take a Chari. Okay. We're gonna do it. If we can trade Sanford out, then we can use his picks to get we have a lot of sevens to get there first. Well, I can keep throwing in sevens. I don't need this many sevens. Can I win at Vegas? Okay, you want another seventh? Sure. New York Rangers seventh. Okay, we got rid of Sanford. Clears up space. We still need to get rid of Rust though. This is gonna be a tight trade. It's on the right side. We also are kind of betting that they're going to do bad. It's kind of a scary bet. Russ and our first for their first. What's the difference? Who else is bad? San Jose. Two-thirds a first and rust for a first. How is that woefully insufficient? We're swapping firsts. You're getting two-thirds and rust. Explain to me. Please explain to me. Alright, we'll just figure out something this way. I'm not gonna sit here and bash my head against the wall. For a first. What about still really high value? They really mess with like trading because like all the values are just so annoying to deal with now. Like look at the dip. Like this is literally equal. This would not be a bad trade. I'm getting ripped off there. That's a rip off. Second and third doesn't go through, but a second. We should have gotten a first for that guy. It's just kind of annoyed at that point. So we have 11 mil. This is going to be a very expensive player. $9.3. Probably trade him in a season. Money problems. Let's just keep advancing. I was gonna go sign my death, but we gotta see if we get in first. course he signs for that much. What do we got for cap space? 2 mil? Not bad. Any great prospects? Fleury. He's not going to be medium elite at 82 overall, 25. Shlopic. Yeah, none of these guys are really great. And goal? Nope, that's not goalies. Nope. Scroll down here. We gotta find someone who's like, what we're gonna do. Someone with an 80 overall. Forwards. It's probably a center is what I'd select is. It's like Soderberg or something like that. Or Chari. 1.6. Sure. And that'll have to be the team. Because we are out of cap. If he doesn't perform well, he'll definitely be traded instantly. Oh. Griano up to an 85. Foley's tanked down to a 77. Conan's up to an 80. Playable. It doesn't fit this line that we always have a negative. Often. Do we play him on the second line? Making a lot of money to just play second line. Foley's morale just must be in the garbage. Yeah. What do you I mean? He's lost his spot on the team. He's fourth, technically third now, but Sergachev didn't develop at all. That's annoying. Why are you down to a 76? Man, people are not happy with those moves. Where's Bean? 25, 25, 25, 25. If we look this up, Coolio, what's his actual run? It's just 76. Well, since he's all depressed about the team, he's just going to be sitting out. Markstrom Saros. This will be this lineup. Yeah, I'm okay at this. Hopefully Volkov and Conan keep developing. Conan's 20, so is Volkov. If they can get up to the first line, it'd be great. Might have been better not signing Kosh and keeping Rust to keep Toffoli happy, but it ain't that big of a deal. Ain't hurting my feelings, and it helps the second line. Alright, let's go down to the AHL. Left side, nobody overall. Who's scratch? 2 goalies. Yep. Wait, don't have 7. I have 7 defensemen signed, so I'm missing. Is one of the defensemen playing offense? What is with these lines? One must be in the ECHL. Center, Ford didn't develop. Maybe 25, 77. Getting promoted down. Left 77 to 25. Right wing depth's pretty lackluster though. Low top 9, medium top 6, low top 6, medium top 9. Is he medium top 9 too? Low top 9. Play top line. Then we'll do that. 23, 22. Do that. Bouchard, Walford. Oh, we traded Sarvi. I was probably counting him when we were doing contracts, that's why. Bouchard, Walford. Schofield, I don't think he's playing yet. Andre. Konezov. Lundqvist. Trade off Cole Boltzauer. He's not playing yet. Johansson. Okay. Am I okay at these defense pairings? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'll do it. And then goal. Obviously, you're coming in. Sogard's at a 74, and Jones is at a 71, so we're moving on from Jones. Okay, that's the team. Set captains. We got Hall, Lawton, and Pet. Sure. Done. We're going to move on from Jones because he's not developing as well as Sogard is. Meaning we don't need him. Not going to have 2 goalies sitting down there. Because what do we have? If we go by overall, we got Marks from Saros. That's definitely our top 2. We got Hutch for the number 3 in case of injuries. Sogard being our highest rated prospect. Cunning being the future. Caffrey off contract. Leaves Jones out. He's a year older than Sogard too. 7th is the best. Probably probably take New Jersey's 5th and a 7th. Yeah. So if we can get a 6th instead of the 7th, but what overall is Jack Hughes? 86-21. High elite. 2/5. Alright, we'll just take the 5th and 7th. That's what we need for a goalie we're getting rid of. We're in Cap L. That's for sure. Looking at who we got to sign next year. Hoping they're not going to want a lot of raises. And he's going to want more than $2 million, I can tell you that. Well, he wants $4 million. We have $9 remaining. Walmart. Holy buckets, buddy. Could be keeping a Chari and getting rid of you on that contract. Left side, DeBrusque. Not more than 4.5. 5.2, that's not bad. That's all our money right there. Left side, Bear. Is Bear gonna want more than 3? Let's get Lawton signed before he wants more than that. Pull up the calculator. 0.85 times 4.025. It's gonna drop his 3 down to 3.42. 4.25 will work. 5 years in, get him to 33. We'll take it. Walmart, I don't want to ever give you that much. DeBrusque. 5.25. Actually, we're gonna wait on DeBrusque because he's playing on a lower line this year. Maybe he'll go down. Do we need to sign goalies? No, thankfully. Ethan Bear. 4.45. 4 years again. 29. 3.78. Let's hope we can squeeze that in. Sim through the preseason quick, see who signs, and then check our extension dollars. And I think we'll swim up to the trade line, and that'll be it for this episode. Bear signs, Lawton signs, easy. I think I'll stream a little bit later, probably take a 30-minute break or so, and then come back and do some Shark series, so you guys can come watch that later if you want. We ended up 5-1-1 preseason, not bad. It will be a tight race to the finish. So right before the game before the deadline, we're 32-21-9. We're in the 3rd spot in our division. But if we go to here, the Central's so close. 76, 74, 73. 72 makes the playoffs right now. 71 does not. And these 3 are kind of at the bottom. They're in the 60s. Oh, Colorado's at 42. They're really tanking. Oh, where did all their good players go? I mean, they have a decent defense and goalies. Don't know why they're tanking. They have McKinnon still. Okay, this team does not look bad on paper. I don't know what the problem is. Other than that, Byram scratched. If we go, what are we? The Western Conference. So what? 3, 4. Look at that. In the Pacific, Calgary gets a spot above us. They're a point ahead of us, so it's gonna be tight. we gotta stay at least third in our division if we go to Pacific. How are they doing? At least they have a fall off, yeah. If we can stay third, maybe fourth in our division, we'll stay competitive. But if not, probably gonna be having not as much fun this year. If we go look at our draft picks, what do we got for next year? I think we only have one first because we couldn't get a player moved. Yeah, we have our first, just got some value, 2 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4 thirds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fourths. 1, 2, 3, 3 fifths. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 sevenths. So it might be something. We have an extra fifth next year and maybe a seven. No, just an extra fifth next year. So we could move some of these picks back to next year if the class is bad. Something we can do right now is look at the class. So let me grab something quick here. What year are we in? 2023. For the 2023 year, picks that have worked out well for me in the past, or that push for the lineup at least. We have Lycanen, which is a 5th round, and a 3rd round goalie. That's an elite. I don't know why these guys aren't scouted. Oh, I messed that up. Let's look at goalie, see if we can find that goalie. Let's see a 3rd round. Helmanen. Nope, he didn't make it into this one. I feel like he's been one that's been an elite. I mean, all these goalies that are elite. Nice to get one more elite goalie in the system. I try to get an elite goalie every draft. And you're always having goalies develop. Pushing and fighting for spots. Lycanen was the only other one. Just look into the first round here. So you can find Lycanen. This guy's a gem. Let's see what he turns out to be. Lycanen was a 5th rounder. Dang. There's 32 teams picking. It's 32 times 5. 1/60th. Low elite. He could turn into something. Is that a high elite? Oh, medium. Not seeing him. Which is fine. Alright. That is going to do it for today's episode. We're going to go through the trade deadline. I think we'll keep the team together unless there's something really enticing. Go through the playoffs. as long as we make it next episode, and then we'll go through the draft again, hopefully free agency once again, and that'll be finish up year 3 for the Kansas City Whitetail. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe on YouTube and follow on Twitch so you can watch live. All right.